Hello and welcome back everyone to Death Stranding 2. I think this video is going to be a bit shorter than the other ones because it's 2 a.m. but I wanted to play a little bit more, and I also, this dialogue tree was
Time has
pending.
come to finally connect. That said, it will take a while longer for the... So let's use this time between decontaminating the ship and searching for... You and Dolman have had wrap up any pressing and finished business. Then we have a long road ahead of us, and we need to man it. On another subject, would you mind if I bet Rainey and Tomorrow would love...
So, one thing that I have been feeling is that at least the last few orders in particular have been very, not just long, but they're starting to make Death Stranding 2 feel very samey to the first game. I mean, it is just more, oh. What I like the most about Death Stranding 2 is the same things I like about Death Stranding 1, which is the strand system. The story is a bit more tame and a little bit more understandable, certainly, but it is still more Death Stranding, and especially given the length of the last few orders and the relative lack of story content, it's starting to feel like a slight bit of a drag, honestly. Like, don't get me wrong, I still really like the game, but it's just starting to feel like, okay, maybe there should be more engaging content here. There is still some more fighting and action and stuff, but it still feels like the initial hook of the original Strand system and the original Death Stranding, obviously, the novelty factor doesn't exist. So in God of War, the original mechanics were fun, and so expanding upon them was good enough. Intermission. So I think that aspect of things like God of War or Last of Us, the core gameplay loop itself is very fun. In Death Stranding, the core gameplay loop, like, I wouldn't describe it as fun. I would describe it as calming, soothing, satisfying in some times. But if it's just too calm and there's no brain work of any sort, it starts to go from calm to marginally boring. Not that it's reached the point of being completely boring yet, but it is starting to be like, okay, I'm waiting for something a bit more engaging right now, beyond just complex delivery orders going from one place to another place, delivering more and more packages, increasingly complex packages at that. What? Because I'm free, nothing's worrying me. Everyone's getting a much needed break for the second half of the game, I think, which is nice, but I don't know, it's just I'm waiting for some big story moment. Like, I know the Higgs thing just happened, but I haven't really fought any BT. It's just been deliveries and giving stuff to, like, maybe fighting off some enemies, but it's a lot of just quiet walking or driving. So, I don't know. It's just starting to feel a little mundane.
I've been wondering. I asked because there were building blocks in... unless... Maybe they belong to tomorrow?
Yes, that's a good one.
Did you manage to get... I hope so. This time you've been asked, but you need to travel to Westford not to pick it up. And that's... The DH3 Magellan can take you straight. Drawbridge is on standby for now. But once you accept this order, you can be assured... See to your equipment, then head to the Westford not delivery terminal to get...
Hey Sam, we used this recent downtime to if you access your... So if you'd like to change things up before tackling your next...
Let me use the shower. Bloody filthy. Okay, let's talk to Dollman.
Oh. The patient lies down in being sub... If you spot a coffin that seems suitable for them.
What the fuck? I don't want to do that. That's just strange. There are two Hartmans. No, email is coming from Hartman. Okay, we need to get to here. Okay, why does it matter if it's the Magellan evaluation? Is that a bad thing? The tech that powers this, which is the SSD, is a lot more powerful, definitely. Like, the transitions are a lot smoother, they're a lot quicker.
Are we all in this? Hey, Sam.
Hi. What are you guys doing?
Nothing important. Can you take a picture of us?
Sure.
If we want to do it right, we could choose somewhere else.
All right.
Why don't you choose?
You closed your eyes, bro. Okay, again, you closed your eyes. Come on. Yep.
That's a nice photo.
Thanks. That'll make for a great memento.
I love it.
You take care, Sam.
All right, later.
Thanks so much. Give me a moment. It's like a dream come true, this showing up on our doorstep. We'd written it off.
Now displaying your current Porter grade.
Okay. Received benevolent.
Thank you for your help.
Order completed. Well done.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. Sam, it's Tarman. This order calls for the delivery of some special... West Fort Knott is the only place nearby with the Unfortunately, the DA... Which means you'll need to... It's a lot to lug all the way to East Fort Knott. Hook them up to the network once you're there.
Holy shit. I ain't driving through the mountains, man. It's like a giant crater in the middle caused by a whiteout, so that's not gonna work. Okay.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation.
Okay.
Delivery route
This is the kind of
finalized.
stuff that I was talking about. It's like 7 kilometers. It's gonna be super long and tedious to get through. You know, so. Let's see. Anything I need, I don't want the floating carrier. Let me check out the road.
Thank you.
There should be some kind of road fabricator, right? Auto paver, something. I don't know. It's a bridge. So it requires some metals ceramics and chiral crystals. So I'll claim those materials. Fabrication management. Oh, wow. Metals. Let's go build a road.
That's the spirit. Please give it your all. He becomes tolerably tolerable. I will always support you.
Let's go. This is where we had the first BT boss fight. Okay, there's the road. There's the road. Let's keep going. This should be helpful.
Remember to rest, Sam.
Let us see.
Thank you, Sam.
I have a ton of metals and ceramics and chiral crystals exclusively for the completion of these roads. And I plan to build as many roads as I can. This just makes transport through the continent so much easier, but also, again, while it's faster, it also becomes boring. So where's the auto gamer?
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Come on, where is it? I can't find it though. Maybe that is the end of that road. Maybe the next road. Oh shit, no. Wait. Here it is. Here's a paver. Okay. Let us see it now pave that entire road. This should be helpful. No, yep. There it is. Damn, that is cool. That makes it so much better.
This one's for you. Thank you kindly.
Walking towards the light that guides you home. Whisper, whisper, whispering, whispering. Nobody hears us. Nobody knows. If they bothered to see from the cage.
There's the next road paver. Let's get to it.
Nobody cares.
That's the way.
Nobody knows. But it's just how it goes. It's just how it goes.
Gotta stretch my legs.
It's just how it goes.
Yeah, there's just not enough to complete it as one single person.
Waste of breath, a mindless stare. Simply stone. To carry your weight into oblivion. Deep into the unknown. We had no choice to where we're thrown.
I don't care about the grade right now. My goal is just to get it
Get
through.
out. It's the desire.
Huh. Conqueror of the Golden CC?
Just to
Some
wind
trophies that I just got.
up
That one.
alone.
I'm headed in the right direction.
It's just how it goes. It's just how it goes.
I turn on left, I would still proceed to the
Just how it goes. It's just how it goes.
so many rocks. Oh my god, oopsie.
It's just how it
And one thing that I really don't like about the game is that it gives you the option to play music, but it takes it away when you're off the chiral network, which is just so annoying. Like, I don't know. It's the one thing which makes the game a bit more enjoyable, and it just takes it away. Hi. I can't entrust card or any.
Mindful of exposure to timefall.
I think it's the left. Left or right? Still left? No. What is the plot called, like when they make a formation? They're called something. Like when they make different formations. Like stars are called constellations. What are these things? There are like two. There's still a long way to go, so I don't want to prematurely. Was so unexpected.
Hey, Sam!
Don't tell me that my truck is gone. No. Oh, please. Oh shit, no. I have to change my footwear. Shit. What the fuck was that, man? Oh my god. That was so rough. So unexpected. Was it like a dynamic boss encounter or what? I guess we're getting into Act 3 of the game or something. That's why it's making it this hard. In terms of chapters, we aren't even halfway through because there are like 16 and this is chapter 7. Okay, thank God the truck is back. Oh, God. That sucks. I had to survive a BT fight on the way, man. I don't care. I could not get... So this is why I got stuck. I got stuck on one of those.
Now entering chiral network coverage.
Jibber jabber jibber jabber jabbering. Walking towards the light that guides you home. Whisper, whisper, whispering, whispering. Nobody hears us. Nobody knows. If they bothered to see from the cage to
Very
bay.
good. Further damage.
Nobody cares. Nobody knows. But it's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. It's just how.
Super long trek, but I'm not going through the mountains. I think there was one mission in the previous Death Stranding, I think it was order 40 something, which required me to mandatorily go up the mountains. I am not planning on doing that. I'm gonna...
Gotcha. That's the way.
Carry your weight into oblivion. Deep into
One thing I like about the social strand system is I'm not making any effort to pick up that cargo. In fact, I wouldn't be able to pick up that cargo if it was some other bike, meaning like if it was my own bike. I am getting likes because of someone else's effort. I'm just driving through. That is powerful. Like, we are all what we are because of the groundwork done by others. We stand on the shoulders of giants. Let's always remember that.
It's just how it goes.
How much further though?
It's just how it goes.
Just driving along the beach.
It's just how it goes.
Beaches here are so small. I mean, it is seen as something which they've shrunk down the entire Australian subcontinent and just entire Australian continent and just on this. So blame them.
It's just how it goes.
Come on.
It's just how it goes. It's just how
We're getting closer.
it's just how it goes.
This singular order has taken me around 41 minutes. A single order. The original plan was to keep this video short, but just this order has taken me 41 minutes. Because of how much trekking and driving it required. These are some of the parts of the game where I feel like, okay, if this happens once in a while, Like, I remember this happened once at the end of Death Stranding 1, and I was, like, fine with it. Or it puts you in, like... unique situations. That is fine. Where, the game... instead of, you know, like, it puts you in a sandstorm, for example. All of that is unique and is okay, in my opinion. But this is just one long, gigantic trek, which, I don't know. And it's so many of the game missions are like this. Far too many of them have been like this. All of the recent ones. So that is a little... That song starts playing when you're near the end. Yep. Finally.
I was in the cherry tree when mother said to me, you are only 17, you don't know what you need.
Good evening, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal. Process your orders and requests.
This should complete Chapter 7. And I understand why Chapter 7 has such a low completion rate, because it's so long. In fact, even Chapter 6... I think there were like a few missions in Chapter 6. You can check out the Corpus story. Search for tomorrow. I think this was the end of Chapter 6. From here, all of this was Chapter 7. Then destroy, then this is where that happened. Then this was the coffin. Recover the ghost make cargo. I don't think so. I think that was just, you know, like, maybe there was side order, because so all of this was Chapter 6, I think, Chapter 7. So from Search for Tomorrow. Then the pizza chef, then the data scientist, then the doctor, and the tar, and this scene, you know, this is where the samurai came in, and then we had to retrieve this, and now this. All of them were massive orders. So Chapter 7 is poorly paced, I think, or at least it's very long, and that's the reason why even the completion rate is so low. That's why only 12% of players have completed Chapter 7. Because it's just too damn long. that should tell you that, hey, if so many people have reached this point, like if you look at the trophy count, it's like 30%, 35% chapter 1, 32% chapter 2, something like that. And up to chapter 6, it drops off linearly. And then chapter 7 is like from 23%, it goes down to 12%. Probably because it's so long. And I think that maybe they should have trimmed this a bit more. I don't know. That's my personal take on this. Sigh.
I appreciate you coming all this. I'm not just... Shit, right. This degree of wear and tear shouldn't be an issue. No complaints from me.
Thank God.
I don't know how or where you found this, but I'm so... We're so grateful for... Put us online with you.
Chapter 7 is done. Ooh. Long ass chapter, man. There was like a whole intermission and everything between chapters. In the middle of chapter 7, because even the game realized it was probably that long. At least before this final order. But it still doesn't take away from the fact that, you know, it is so long. Self-awareness doesn't make it better. I think chapter 7 was unnecessarily long. So.
Now displaying your current quarter grade.
Okay.
Looks like we're between this and the life support systems you brought us, we can begin getting proper treatment. Oh, I got to take you.
It's gonna be some outfit, some gloss. I knew it.
Those beauties are pretty hard. And I just... I've shared that it's a piece of equipment, specially ideal for keeping your balance while making your deliveries. It's bound to make your next runs much easier. You know, for a while there, it felt like we were counting the days until... But it seems like we won't fall victim... Without it, lots of folks... And without a fully linked up continent... no need to worry, though. You've guaranteed we'll be around. Rest assured that we will keep working to improve our skeleton tech. We'll be continuing our research, all to bring this... North Fort Na was deemed critical, but due to chiral contamination, we've actually been observing dramatic changes in the tar currents, but me and all the staff here are committed to sustain and doing everything. We've got a lot riding on you, Drawbridge.
Hello, Sam. More than 50% of the Australian continent is now connected to the chiral network. On behalf of the... It's likely that the difficulties we face will only continue to increase as we press on.
As long as there are no massive treks like that, I'm fine. But this is a bit too much if the treks are that massive. I mean, I won't skip the game or anything, but it definitely will start docking points if it becomes that obnoxious when it comes to trekking. So,
the probability of do what you...
Sam, we won't be able to...
Sam, this could be the result of that nirvana phenomenon, right? We won't know unless we take a look outside, though.
How about this? We will continue this in the next video, as opposed to... I don't want to... let me just see what all I can deliver here. Let's some cargo.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another porter.
Okay, we'll pick up in the next one from right where we leave off. Hope you guys liked it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.